Hi, I'm Bennett Whipple. While working on my book about the Whipple family of Georgia, I came across this long forgotten cassette tape of an interview with my father by the Canadian Broadcasting Company. My father was a small town lawyer with a distinguished career as a jurist, as an educator, and as a lawmaker with the General Assembly. He tried his last case at the age of 96 and was designated as the oldest practicing graduate of Harvard Law School. It's good to hear his voice again, telling about his career as a jurist and about his philosophy of life.
For the CBC, this is the oldest attorney, a suggested lead. What may be the world's longest practice of law by one person has ended in a central Georgia town. Jim Whipke reports from Cochrane, Georgia. He has decided to retire. His name is Lucian A Whipple, an attorney in this small central Georgia town. He hung out his shingle and got his first client in 1901. That was right after he graduated from Harvard Law School. L.A. Whipple will be 99 years old in September. He is described as the oldest attorney in Georgia, the oldest attorney in the USA, and doesn't know of any older ones anyplace else.
That's reputedly correct. I have no record verified it. I was, before I retired, the oldest practicing alumnus of Harvard University in the nation. And likewise, I was the oldest practicing attorney in Georgia.
Whipple still walks a mile a day, still gives legal advice, sees, hears, and thinks as clearly as men decades younger. Is there a reason?
So my life has been conditioned upon what we might call regular habits and hours, which is calculated to preserve life and bodily functions. I am enjoying now good health for my age. Of course, I have my limitations.
But L.A. Whipple can claim 76 years of law practice, and he says the biggest change is the speed everyone now insists on.
I can remember in my county, when I first began to practice, we had an August term of court which lasted 30 days, 4 weeks. That's due to several reasons. First, the Superior Court handled everything, from misdemeanors on up to murder cases. And lawyers took more time to present a case. Judges traveled leisurely. And it took more time to do the same amount of work than it does now.
Whipple remembers his cases well, but in the cautious tone common to attorneys, he refuses to discuss specifics.
I represented the defendant in a murder case when I was a youngster. Of course, I was older counsel, but I bore the burden of developing the evidence. And until very recently, a very close relative of the defendant was my next door neighbor. I wouldn't want to call in a name. I have observed regular hours. I have done hard work, but it has been done in a regular fashion. And I haven't indulged in a strong drink. I smoked until I was 80 years old, but not excessively. And I have had my regular rest and sleep, and probably that has contributed in a large measure to my old age. I have not burned the candle at both ends.
Which may be the best advice of all.
Exactly. And I have been a regular church member. I am a Baptist. I have attended church fairly regularly, especially morning services. I have had time to meditate during the preacher's hour, whether I listen to him exactly or not. And I taught a Sunday school class for 25 or 30 years, appearing practically every Sunday. And consequently, I didn't run around too much on weekends. And so my life has been conditioned upon what we might call regular habits of ours, which is calculated to preserve life and bodily functions.
Also has the same wife for 58 years, 4 children, a deep religious faith, and for nearly a century, a life he remembers well, and still can recall with a clear mind, clear eyes, a steady walk, and a firm voice. This is Jim Whiskey in Cochran, Georgia.
I don't believe that God is dead. And if we will stay with him, he will stay with us.